This week we're launching 45 minutes south of Auckland at a little place called Port Waikato. Starting at Lake Taupo, the Waikato River travels 425 kilometres and exits here into the Tasman Sea. Port Waikato has an all-tide concrete boat ramp and good schools of kawa and trevally can be found inside the bar. Once out over the bar, the snapper fishing can be red hot, with snapper moving closer in during the spring and summer months. With no real bottom structure, the fish schools are generally found at depth lines rather than standalone spots. Welcome to Port Waikato. Another new West Coast spot for us, Mick?
Yeah, pretty excited to be here.
Yeah, definitely. Like any new spot, it's good to have a little bit of local knowledge.
Yeah, we're following our mate Scotty over the bar. When we get over safely over the other side, hopefully get into some nice snapper.
That's the plan, and I think it's time to check out what we've got for our challenge and consequence. The challenge is to catch 5 or more different species of fish, and the consequence is to feed your toe to an eel. So we've found a little bit of sign. We're sitting out around 35 metres at the moment. We're going to be anchoring up and putting burley down. But yeah, a little bit of sign at the bottom is what we're looking for here, and that's hopefully going to be snapper sign. It looks like snapper sign. So yeah, we'll chuck the anchor down, get some ledger rigs down, and hopefully get in some nice snaps.
Just undoing my flasher rig. Take your time undoing your flasher rig because quite often we tangle them up. But yeah, the size of the hook is always a choice for me. I'm targeting a bigger snapper today, so I'm going to be using 7 bar and above. Important to check. That's a J hook, not a circle hook, so I'll fish that accordingly. I'll have a sinker on the bottom. And yeah, we'll get them down and hopefully get into some fish.
What sinker have you got, Mig?
I've got a 5 ounce, so
Sweet.
There's your 5 ounce.
Cool, thank you. So Mig's giving me the same weight sinker, and that's important when you're fishing on anchor, especially on the West Coast. There's a lot of current around, so important to keep your weights the same if you can, because that'll minimise your tangles.
Yeah, the boat swings around. If someone has a lighter weight, they're going to move faster and tangle with the person who has a heavier weight. So yeah. It sort of makes sense to have all the same, and then if you need to add a little bit more evenly around the boat.
Yeah, cool. Minimise your tangles, catch more fish.
All right, I'm getting down there, mate. I'm waiting for you. Sure.
Yeah, maybe try filming. Oh, yeah. Go. All right, Miggy, we're on.
Well, you're on. Way to catch all the fish.
Well, it's not a bad one. Well, I've been at the spot for what, 5 minutes? First baits, and we're in. That's a very good start. We have colour soon, only 30 metres, so she looks snapperish to me, Mig.
It does.
Target species.
Yeah.
Oh, nice little.
Oh, it's a nice
little penny there, isn't it?
That's a nice bin fish, I think.
He's in the bin for lunch. What do you reckon?
Yeah, sounds good, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
There we go. Took a shining to a bit of squid. So, you with 2 bits of mullet?
I'm with 2 bits of mullet, so that's probably why I haven't got anything.
Probably.
Because I just stuck with the mullets.
Another tip there to mix your baits up a little bit, especially if you've got 2 hooks. And if you've got 2 people fishing as well, it's a good chance to go through a couple of different baits if you got them. And often it'll be one bait which is the provider. I mean, obviously it's only first baits of the morning, so when they come on the bite hard, they can take anything. But that's a lovely fish for the bin. And the first fish for the trip.
Nice. We'll him, chuck him on some salt ice.
Definitely, mate.
Good stuff.
Oh, yes. Come on, take the string.
Bulls going on,
Take the string, friend. Oh, yes, a good fish. Another semi-decent tamuri on here. Look at the bend in that rod. This combo is awesome. I'm loving it. Yeah, there's a fine line between a rod that bends over and looks impressive and a rod that can bend over and still deliver power when you want to lift it. And this is doing exactly that. It's awesome. Oh, here he goes. Here we go. Cole got a double whammy, I think. It's our first double whammy of the day. Oh, that's a good double whammy.
Yep, mine too.
Yeah, nice double whammy. Dow 2 for the bin. That's West Coast.
Nice work, mate.
Yeah, it's a better fish. Yeah, good weight, good weight, good weight. Here he goes. Oh, yep, here he goes, Mick. Yeah. Not quite, I got 50, yes, yep. Oh, did I just drop him? No, he's still there. I got a better one on here. Not a monster, but it's just shy of pulling a little bit of line. It's all right. Are you free, I think, Mick? All right, it's a nice sized car, Woo.
Oh, good one.
If we don't use him for bait, he'll go in the smoker.
Damn right, he's a fatty, all right.
Yeah, good old West Coast car, yeah? It's only a matter of time before one of those showed up, but I'm not complaining. I'm going to put on a poochard and a bit of bonito. I'm just going to chuck that bit of bonito there on the bottom hook. And all I'm doing is just putting it through from the flesh side. Just through once like that. Might not look like much, but that's going to do the job. You want that hook nicely exposed too. Don't be afraid to show the hook. Snapper's not caring about the hook, it's caring about the bait. So you want that hook nice and exposed. When the snapper does grab it, it allows that hook to set. And for this poochard, it's a big bait, but we're trying to take a bigger fish. So I'm going to put that once through the eyeballs, out the other side, and that's how that will sit. Just a little tip's how I like to do it. You don't have to do it that way, but it works for me. And I've had an increased hookup rate since rigging my baits in that way. So, all good. I've probably hooked him now. Yep, he's on.
Yep, I'm on.
Double hookup.
Yeah, good stuff.
All right, this one feels all right, Mick. How's yours feel?
Oh yeah, I've just got a bit of a weight at the moment, so I might have
You might have a beast, mate.
I might have a shark or a beast.
So just it feels like another smaller snapper, or maybe even a gurnard, this one, but if it's a gurnard, it's a big one. I'm hoping it's a gurnard, because that'll be species number 3 if it is for me, but I'm picking just a small snaps. How about you, mate? Who you got going over there, bro?
Oh,
What's
lovely.
Oh, mean? Oh, here's my snapper. Oh, it's not a bad one.
So you get a nice snapper.
What do you get? You get a carpy. Oh, Mick.
It's first carpy for the day.
Oh, yeah.
She's species,
That's
though.
an undesirable species, but it is one. Oh.
No, I'm going to need a rag of some description.
Well, that's your carpet shark ticked off, Mick.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Hey, it's a very small fish, I guess, by West Coast standards, or just what we're actually after, some rather large snapper if we can. Always looking for the big boys, but you're not going to complain when you're putting fish in the bin, eh, Maggie?
That's right, mate. I'm not going to be putting him in the bin. I'll be putting him back in the water.
Yeah, you've probably got a little bit of reason to complain, mate. Oh, mate, you're in now.
Stoked with that.
That's what you want.
It's a scrapper.
Woohoo!
We're fishing out from Port Waikato, and the challenge is to catch 5 or more different species. The main target species are snapper and gurnard, and we've already managed a few nice snaps fishing with bait and burley.
Oh, mate, you're in now. Yeah, dog, you're in.
It feels like my first snapper for the day.
Mate, I wouldn't put your dirty dogs on the side of the boat there, mate. They'll go west.
Oh, come on now.
They'll go west, literally.
On the mammoth. All right. But yeah, I've got my first snapper for the day, so I'm pretty happy about that.
You don't know it's a snapper.
Well, you know, my senses are telling me.
Put a wager on it, friend.
I'll put a wager on that it's not a carpet shark, so I'm happy about that.
Put your wager on it.
I'm not going to put my wager on anything.
Nice. Oh, yeah, he's pulling some nice string off the Cortez combo. And they were 2 bits of bonito, and they've definitely come on the chew, because before they were really picky about what baits they were picking up. And now they're just pretty much hitting anything we've got. Doesn't matter if it's on the top hook or the bottom hook. And this Cortez is the first time I've had a good jam with it. Oh, and he's taking all sorts.
Oh, nice one, yeah.
He floats. Oh, he's fighting all the way to the top.
That's what you want.
It's a scrapper.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Not a bad one.
Lifted him in.
Yep, he's in there.
Oh,
nice,
he put in a good fight for his bloody size, that fish. Yeah, unfortunately, this guy's bleeding out of his gills, so it's no use putting them back if they're not going to survive. Don't feel too worried about keeping a few fish for a feed, because ultimately that's what we're out here doing it for. Coming out, catching a feed, giving it to the family when we get home, and having a bit of fun bringing them in, which is awesome. So he gave a good scrap. He'll taste lovely later on.
Hell yeah.
You boy.
Just putting down a fresh burley. I guess give you guys a bit of a tip on. I mean, it seems pretty simple. You just drop burley down to the bottom and away you go. But, I mean, we're fishing the 30 metres of water. We're fishing the bottom half of the very bottom part of the water column here, because the fish are feeding on the bottom.
So what we're going to do is we're going to drop the burley to the bottom, but it's going to lift it up a couple